Take him to Detroit.
No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please! Anything but that! No!
Well, today I'll be doing the recap between the Broncos and the Lions. Let's get into it. Well, they didn't even fucking try today. It was a trash game. Broncos lose 42-17 over the Detroit Lions. Let's go over the game now. Shall we? All right, here we go. So, it's not on here, but Russell Wilson cost us 3 points with the fumble at the beginning. The first quarter was a goose egg, 0-0, but in the second quarter, 12:31 on the clock, a touchdown to Sam Laporta, of course, a real tight end. It's 7-0. And then Broncos are just feeble on offense this entire quarter. A little throw to Jameel Gibbs, touchdown number 2, 14-0. And then Amon St. Brown, the middle was just getting torched, man. The middle was getting torched at fucking will. Amar St. Brown scores. He fucking does a little flip. 21-0 at half. And the Broncos actually respond with a nice, drive to go down the field. And then the little fade to Jordan Humphries gets the touchdown. They try to review it to see if it was incomplete. It wasn't. 21-7. At least we got some momentum in. Momentum gone. Sam Laporta again with the touchdown. 3-yard pass from Jared Goff because they drive down the field, 75-yard play. 28-7. And then the next play just boggles my mind. Sean Payton, I haven't really criticized him that much, but this time he could have challenged the touchdown, which would have made it, instead of 28-10, it would be 28-14. It would have been a different ball game going into the fourth. I'm not saying we would have won, but the principle at the end of the day. No, we kicked the field goal. Will Lutz, 28-10 going into the fourth. Beginning of the fourth, Jameel Gibbs gets a 12-yard rushing touchdown. 66 plays, 75-yard drive. 35-10. And then the Broncos drive down the field. Russell Wilson sneaks in for a touchdown. Yay, garbage time. 35-17. And the last touchdown of the game is Sam Laporta with the hat trick. Third touchdown of the game, gets the hat trick, and thrown by Jared Goff. He had a hell of a game. 8 plays, 44 yards. Russell Wilson didn't come back in the game. They put Jared Stidham for a couple plays, and then they just ran out the clock. This game was trash, putrid, pathetic. Let's go to the box score, shall we? Russell Wilson had over 200 yards a touchdown. He played terrible, though. Took 2 sacks. It's just the pressure from Detroit's front seven was really good, and the offensive line was getting pressured and just couldn't open up anything really at this point. Shamante Perine led the team in rushing yards. We couldn't run the ball. Jerry Jeudy got his trade value up even though he got hurt. Sutton had a couple good catches. Trotman dropped some catches. Kroll dropped a catch. It's just disgusting stat lines. Little Jordan Humphries got a touchdown. More touchdowns this year than Jerry Jeudy. The rest is not even worth it. Russell Wilson lost a fumble. Briggs got a fumble recovery. For the defense was terrible. All these guys got burnt. That's why they have tackles. Cooper had a sack. Who cares? And DJ Jones was the only impactful player with that sack to hold Detroit to a field goal at the beginning of the game when it mattered. He got the sack. DJ Jones, good for him. Mims, a couple returns. Defense didn't force any turnovers. That's how we lost, really, and defense just got killed. Both sides of the ball. They got ran to death and fucking tight end to death. As for the Lions, Mel No, for real. And John Pascal got the sacks. They were just putting in pressure, man. Blitzing, doing really good. As for the offense, St. Brown cooked us 112 yards. The Broncos haven't had a 100-yard receiver, I don't think, this year, and a touchdown. Sam Laporta, the Italian, got the hat trick. And then Gibbs had a receiving touchdown and he had a rushing touchdown. They ran the ball almost 200 yards. This was what the Broncos should have worried about. And 28 carries for 185 yards and a touchdown. That's what the Broncos should have, schemed for, but they didn't. VJ wasn't ready. VJ, this is why I didn't put my apology card. And then you look at Jared Goff. He cooked. 5 touchdowns. 0 picks. Only got sacked twice. Only threw 10 incompletions. He played really good. Russ Wilson did not play good. He held onto the ball a little bit too long sometimes. And the offensive line wasn't good in front of him. And the defense was fucking putrid. 42 points. That's really all I gotta say, man. Season's over. That's all I can say, man. The season's fucking over. No more playoff hopes. The Broncos would have to get really, really, really lucky to sneak into the playoffs. But now let's just try to finish with a winning record. There's nowhere to tank. There's a lot of positives from the season, but you can't start 1-5, guys. You can't start 1-5 and expect to make the playoffs. Yes, we had a good stretch when we won 5 games in a row, which is good. We improved dramatically, but there's still a lot of things the Broncos have to work on in the offseason. But I hope we win these 3 games because it's against teams I don't like. I don't like the Patriots, even though they suck. Overall, I don't like Boston sports. I don't like the Chargers. I want to sweep their ass, and I definitely don't like the Raiders. So hopefully we can finish off the season strong. And I think that's all Bronco fans should worry about right now because the offseason's not until fucking February, or March, whatever. When we get the mock drafts and everything. So, I was pissed on the performance. Not that we lost. I know we really needed this win, but Detroit is the better team on paper. They have the better roster, better offense. Defensively, they were better. They were just better overall coached today. Sean Payne didn't have a good game coaching. First game since, terrible coaching since fucking the Dolphins game. Just a team loss in general, man. There's no individual you can really blame. You can say Vance Joseph, but the players on defense were terrible. Faber Moreau sucks. PJ Locke didn't have a good game. Sertan didn't have a good game. The linebackers can go to hell. The D-line didn't do good. It was a complete team loss, in my opinion. So, anyways, we got the Patriots on Christmas Eve. I don't know. I'm going to be watching it no matter what, but I don't know if I'll be on doing the quick recap or whatever. Maybe I'll bang one out. That's what she said. But that's all I got to say. Peace. Go Broncos. And hopefully we can get the win over the Patriots. We should. And hopefully we can finish with a winning record this year and build from it. Hopefully we do good in the draft and we get rid of Jerry Jeudy. He needs to go. And we need to restructure Russ's contract. We need to get rid of some players. We'll see what happens there, but I'm not worried. We got 3 more games left. I'm just going to enjoy those games. It just sucks that the Broncos showed such shitty effort and got outclassed by Detroit, who are a really good team. They're a really good football team. They're going to make the playoffs. I don't know what they're going to do in the playoffs. They have 10 wins this year, 10-4. They're going to win the division. We'll see what happens in the playoff for them, but good luck to Detroit and their fans. Great fan base. And let's move on. That's it. Peace. Go Broncos.